What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars? It is me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again on a shivering Saturday. That's right, and I am here to try a frozen pizza that I picked up from the great folks down at Wally World. I'll be right back right after this to get into double trouble with Walmart. Never fear, Pizza Night is here for a shivering Saturday night, December 1st. 2018, that's right. The last month of the year has begun, and we are here once again together to celebrate a shivering Saturday, not a frozen Friday. And look at that little angel right there. Anyway, today I'm here on Pizza Night to check out something from Walmart. It is, bless you, Dusty, it is the Great Value Double-Decker Pepperoni Pizza. Double-Decker, you say? That's right, double-decker, because this thing has two layers. It's basically two thin pizza crusts topped and stacked with 4 cheese blend and pepperoni with tomato sauce. This cost $6.97. Got it at the Walmart up the street, and was pretty surprised to see this. Didn't really expect to see it. It's kind of unorthodox, but hey, I'm definitely willing to try it out. And try it out I will, but let me get it out of the box first and let you know what it looks like. Now, starting with the back of the box, you see they have a diagram about the way this thing is built. As you can see, pepperoni, tomato sauce, cheese, pizza base. Well, they're missing one of the bases there in the description, but it's actually in the middle right there. You can hear a crazy cat playing in the background. You'll have to forgive me for that. And then there's the oven instructions. Basically, they want you to take it out of the wrapper, of course. Place foil on the middle rack of the bottom rack of the oven to catch some toppings. Preheat the oven to 400, and then cook this thing for about 20 to 23 minutes. All right, and this is what it looks like in its frozen form. Still in the wrapper. As you can see, many of the toppings have kind of settled over in this section right here, and there are lots of cheese, or is lots of cheese. Looks like it's got 2 types of pepperoni on there, both the sliced pepperoni and the diced pepperoni. And taking a look here, yes, it does have 2 distinctive layers. Alright guys, I'm going to peel this plastic back, I'm going to put this bad boy in the oven, and I can't wait to put it in my mouth and let you know what I think about it on Pizza Night. But first, we got to see what it looks like in its cooked form. Alright gang, I've got this thing hacked up with the world famous pizza scissors. And let me go ahead and pull a slice out and show it to you a little more closely. There you go. This looks like a fairly basic piece of pizza, kind of falling apart too. Really disappointing looking considering I followed the instructions. Maybe it's just the adjustment of going from a gas stove at the last set to an electric stove here. I'm not really sure, guys. Anyway, I'll be right back right after this to put this in my mouth and let you know what I think about it on Pizza Night. Alright gang, I'm back to try out this double-decker pepperoni pizza from Walmart, their Great Value line. Not the Sam's Signature or whatever the heck they call the slightly higher end line. This is a double-decker pizza, like I said. It's got 2 layers of pizza action going on. Show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do. Pretty decent size, average size pizza. Backside, not quite as done as I thought. So something's definitely going on here, either with the instructions or with my oven. I'm not sure which, but I know what. I'm going to go ahead and try it anyway. Let me put it in my mouth and let you know what I think about it. Alright gang, that's a pretty tasty pizza despite its difficulties in preparation there. I'm not going to complain much about it, to tell you the truth. I don't like a real crispy pizza, so I'm kind of relieved that the bottom crust did not get that crispy. So basically, you had a crispy top crust and a not so crispy bottom crust, kind of making a nice combination where it's sort of like a shell on top of the pizza. That was pretty interesting, and I don't mind that a bit. Flavor-wise, on point, really. I mean, I can't say much bad about it because there's nothing offensive about it whatsoever. Starting from the bottom to the top, the way we always do with the crust, I will let you know that the flavor is fairly basic. It doesn't really knock my socks off, but again, there's nothing wrong with it either. It doesn't give you a real floury or bleachy taste or anything like that. Not real enriched tasting, I guess I would say, either. Just kind of basic white bread crust. No big deal there. Sauce is surprising. It's got a thick texture to it. Got a little bit of zest in there too. Not real sweet. Kind of a savory sauce. I like that. I can handle that. The cheese is okay too. And actually, I think it's aided on the top by having a bit of that browning, which gives it a little bit more of a pungent flavor. You know what I'm saying? When cheese starts to caramelize a little bit, how it gives you that crunchiness and that little bit of pungent little flavor, a little bit of a funk, I would say. I like that, so I'm fine with that. And then the pepperonis, you got those fat little diced pepperonis, which are, easy to underestimate because they are really, really small, but they do pack a punch. They're pretty meaty and have some good flavor in them. Then you get to the, regular flat sliced pepperonis, and those have decent flavor as well. Probably a good chicken, pork, and beef balance, like a lot of the frozen pizza game uses, but a little bit more kick than a lot of the average pepperoni pizzas that you find in your freezer aisle. So with that said, the crisping around the outside of the edges on the top part really, really come into play too. Now, reviewing it as a double-decker product, like I said, it has it's like having a soft bottom and a shell on the top. The inside part of the pizza with the cheese and the sauce and the pepperoni is not terribly noticeable, as though it's, been separated from the rest of the toppings, but it is, acts like, it makes you feel like you're eating a pizza with more toppings than you all actually have on the surface. So, it kind of achieves that goal in a roundabout sort of way. So putting all that together, price tag is $7, which I guess is a little pricey for a Walmart pizza, but if you consider it's technically two pizzas on top of each other, I can live with that price. Ease of preparation, not so much. I don't really dig putting the pizza directly on the rack like this one and like a lot of them do. I like to use one of these pizza pans because that's what they're for, right? And also, I don't know if the temperature was wrong, time was wrong. They said middle rack, that's where I put it. So, I don't know. I think putting the foil in there may have caused the heat to kind of go around the foil, up around the top of the pizza. I think it redirected the heat so that you didn't get enough heat actually coming onto the bottom of the pizza where you need it. I think next time I might just try it without the foil underneath the pizza, because that really did not achieve its goal. The only topping I did drop went right through to the bottom anyway. So all that put together, I think I'm going to give this thing a 3/4 thumbs up. It's decent. I recommend you give it a shot if you can, especially if you have a gas oven. If you don't have a gas oven, if you have one of these electric ones, I don't know, maybe buy 2 of them so you can play with it a little bit. All right. Thanks for watching Pizza Night. Sorry about the beeping in the background. Our security system here is a little bit on the fritz right now, but that's okay. You're great snacker stars anyway. You can be a snacker star by joining the SAS Facebook group. Click on the link in the description down below. Also, support us on Patreon, guys. The reason why you're not seeing Pizza Night every week at this point is because production cost is a little too high for me to do it every week. And I'm not really seeing much of a return from it from YouTube at this point, because views and everything else is down, across the board on YouTube. So money is down on YouTube, obviously. And I have a few very, very loyal patrons, but not enough to really keep this thing going every week. I feel like there's a better variety on OTR. That's why I continue to do it every week. And so, yeah, as soon as I can get a little bit more return from Pizza Night, you will see more Pizza Night action coming to you. So you can support us if you want to see more Pizza Night by clicking on the link for Patreon down in the description down below. Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check us out on Twitter and Instagram. I'm at Brandon Reich SAS. Use the hashtag SnackSociety all day, every day. That way you know what we're eating. We know where you're eating too. And that makes us all happy. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. In the meantime, in between time, ring that bell to be notified, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.